Going to buy a freaking collection on the road, bro. Let's go. It's been a while. Let's talk about it. Currently en route to the destination, meeting at his house. Not the best, but at the same time, like it's I almost feel safer sometimes going to people's houses because why would you give them their address? Like, if you're trying to scam somebody, don't give them the place where you're living, you know? So I'm chilling. The dude seems legit. I'm not scared. But yeah, brought $1,800 of cash with me. I got a price out of him, ballpark. I was like, hey, like, tell me what you're trying to get, because I don't want to show up an hour drive and you tell me you want 20 G's. I would be effing pissed. I was like, I literally said that. And he's like, yeah, I feel you, dude. I don't want more than 1,800. I was like, bet. Like, the pictures I've seen, I almost bought it over the phone. But we'll see. This is going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping, but there was a lot of mystery to it, too. The condition is always the huge question mark. I probably should have asked for a few condition pictures, but him starting off at 1,800 is not bad. So I know I can probably get him down like 1,600. If I flash 1,400 in front of his face, it's walking out the door. Like, what are we doing? Like, so I'm always looking forward to these types of negotiations. But yeah, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh collection, not a Pokemon one. I think there might be some Pokemon cards, but looking forward to dig into it. Vintage cards, all vintage I saw, so which is one of the big kickers in the balls, being able to just only look at vintage stuff. I don't know the modern stuff good enough, so this would be really good. So come with me on the journey. Let's go check this out. So as you just saw in that clip, the house on the right was the one I ended up doing the discussing with. We'll call it that. We did the discussion. I walked into the house. It was probably a cool 50 degrees in the house. Door was left open after I walked in. Dude has had this collection for a long time. It was his collection when he was a kid. And it was crazy. Again, I had messaged him before. I'm like, dude, I don't want to drive an hour for you to tell me it's 20 grand. Like, you need to tell me a price. And he told me, don't ever do this as a seller. He was like, $1,800 max is all I need. Like, as a buyer, I was like, damn, bro dropped the pants down to the floor off the rip. So for me, that was great. And I was like, all right, so I know for sure, let's go find some value in here. So I get in there. He's got awesome set of binders, like 3 big old freaking binders, a freaking briefcase looking thing, 3 deck boxes, a manga magazine, a Shonen Jump magazine with a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon still in it. So I'm flipping through all these, looking at all the hollows, and I'm like, damn. This is a pretty nice set. Nice set of cards. Like, I'd say 25% of them were like out of the, not washer, but they were crinkled. The other 50% of them were not bad. There was some minty boys in there, and it was crazy. Like he stopped right before like some of the E-Hero stuff was coming out, like Lost Millennium or something around there. So it was an old collection. Like, the newest thing in there, he had, I think, a couple of Exceeds, which came out after Lost Millennium, but he came back in for like a minute. So there was some heat. The Ultimate Rares in there, for those of you who don't know what Ultimate Rares are, they're basically like alt arts. You get 1 a box, maybe 2 a box, depending on the set. And back in Yu-Gi-Oh days, the Ultimate Rares were like crap. Like, the odds of getting a good Ultimate Rare was bad, because you can get Ultimate Rares of bad cards. Like it's like getting an alt art of a Caterpie. Like it felt bad. If like obviously that would be pretty dope because it's Pokemon, but you get what I'm saying. You would get an ultimate rare of a common card that was not playable at all. Dude had a bunch of ultimate rares, a bunch of them, a bunch of heat, like two different sets of Exodia, two sealed packs. I bought it, so let's take a look at it, shall we? You would honestly think I'd drive all that way to not buy this son of a bitch. So yeah, the bartering. Before I show you the collection, got to go through the bartering. So I knew $1,800 was the maximum he told me. So I was like, I led with that. I'm like, well, you said this was $1,800 max. So I was like, I'm gonna go in low. I went in low. So I was like, how about a G? I saw, and we're gonna go through it. I haven't gone through it in depth. I was there for 20 minutes. The number of cards is insane. So I was there for like 20 minutes. I was like, how about $1,000? I saw easy. I was like, I could get my money back snap if I wanted to. Not even grading cards. And he's like, oh man, him and Haw, he's like, damn, just got kicked right in the balls on that one. He's like, well, I really would want 15 minimum. I'm like, all right, bet. So I scrolled, I'm flipping through again, flipping through. He's like, yeah, I really like that one. That's like my childhood card right there, Trihorn Dragon. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, all right, $1,400. You keep the Trihorn Dragon. Call it a deal. Hemmed and hawed for a little bit. Took the deal. I got it for $1,400. I literally thought I was about to go there and spend $1,800. I'd probably still be chilling pretty good. So let's take a look right now, shall we? So, there's 3 binders right there. Briefcase and another binder. So 4 binders and like a briefcase looking thing and the magazine on top. Let's take a look at the holo, shall we? This setup I have is less than ideal, for sure. The light's beaming, but yeah, you see it here. So $1,400. Let's add up some value. A first edition sealed Pharaoh Servant pack. Gotta be at least $75. I need to weigh it, and if it's heavy, I'm opening this bitch in this video. So stay tuned to the end of the video. Also a magic ruler pack. I don't think it's first ed though. Not first ed, but at least a $30 pack. Like vintage. This is the old school one. Very cool. So right there, 1/14 of my money for sure. Up next, GBI God cards. Beat up. This one has, this one's a legendary collection. This one's $0. That one can go in the garbage. This one is a Glare Monster. This is a GBI. So the GBI ones definitely have some value. They're the ultra rare variants. The middle one's trashed, $1. But the GBI ones that are in good condition, that one's not in good condition. Looks like we got about 3 of them in decent condition. Depending on how good they are, I'd say at least $100 for the set. So we got 2/14 of our value back. These are trash. This card, off the rip, Delinquent Duo. All day, $20 card. All day, minimum value. This one's the original printing, not first edition, and in near mint condition. Probably like a $40 card. Not bad. Now, this is where we get into some dangerous territory. So we got ultimate rares. The ultimate rares, there's 3 of them right here. Not a whole lot of value. Like, these cards are ass, but they're ultimate rares. They're very cool cards. Enemy Controller, also a cool card. Definitely, like, an ultimate rare, I'd say low end $5. Like, for the ones that aren't playable. So going through here so far, not a whole lot going on besides like the random ultimate rares. Let me show you what an ultimate rare looks like in case you're not familiar. This one's not even in a sleeve. This one's beat up. See, this one's probably like a couple bucks. First dead flint, but it just like the texturing on these is crazy. Another ultimate rare, super rare pot of greed. That one's probably worth $10. A bunch of just hollows. This entire binder's hollows. A Phoenix Wing Blast. This thing, if in decent condition, is probably $40. I wouldn't call it decent. That's not bad. Better than the ones in my deck. Actually, that's not bad at all. So yeah, that one's probably like $30-40. Taking a look. Old school Magic Jammers. See, like, this is the type of stuff, like old school first printings, not first ed, but it's the original printing. More ultimate rares. Some video game cards. First edition. Did I miss this one? First edition Torrential Tribute. Probably in bad condition. This is an old set. Yeah, bad condition. First ed, though, you're probably, it's got to be $20 all day. All day. No chance it's cheaper. Here's another original printing of it. That one looks better condition. The rest of these, like 50 cents. All of it. This card, $20 probably. $15 in that condition. Magic Cylinder was like near mint. That one's probably 20 plus bucks. $40. A bunch of cheap stuff though. Most of this like maybe $1. Few bucks. Most of that is kind of cheap. Trap cards are generally like the cheapest thing to buy. For sure. These cards, I definitely graded these and sold them in PSA 10 previously for like $150 a piece or so, $200. Probably not 10 quality. But yeah, it's got a whitening up there, soft corner. But sell it as a set, you'll get $20 all day. The original Time Wizard, first edition Serpentite Dragon. Even this card. The card in this card was mint. You don't see many. Is it the front? The back's the front, right here. Nope. Where's the card at? There it is. Come on, bud. Jeez, there we go. I'm being punished. Here it is. This card, the PSA 10 is almost $1,000. I looked at it without taking it out and looking at the condition. The front is a 10. I'd say the front's a 10. Got to find out on the back. It looks freaking nice. So that's a TBD. I'll give you guys an update after I get more into the condition on these. Did I look at these? Yeah. So a Dark Magician Girl. This card, if near mint, is probably $20 all day. Looks near mint. First edition. So that's really what my eye's trying to catch. Is like first edition, first printing of cards. This is from Starter. That's a Starter Deck one. Trash. This card, man, $50 minimum. This one is minty though. The only issue is the scuffing. Like, it's like this is near mint for Yu-Gi-Oh. This is probably $100 card almost. Nice. So I'd say we're about what, 4/4, 4/14 ish. Mashed. This is probably worth $10 maybe. These are 50 cents, not even. Trash. This one is a 10. So this card in a good quality is worth something. Otherwise, it's $1. Looks pretty good though. Some of these tin cards are hard to grade, so that's got probably a decent value, $10. This is first edition, but nobody cares because nobody plays that card in anything. Here's first edition Magician's Force, right? Yeah. This set, like this box, good night. You ain't buying this box to get these cards again. Definitely not worth grading. That card is not good. More Ultimate Rares. A tin Summon Skull. I didn't even pull this one out yet. Please be good condition. Definitely not good condition. So, $1. Another tin, gear free. Definitely got like all the tins back in the day for sure. He had a complete first edition starter deck Joey, which was pretty dope. I went through that whole thing. Mint. So I'd say the starter deck Joey, like first edition, complete deck, mint condition is probably like $100. This one's beat up, not worth. Go back in your home. So I would say with that deck, we're about 5/14 of the way. Work to be done here, but so many extra cards also to be played with. Love this freaking card. Kazjin, first edition is damage, I remember. Sasuke Samurai, number 4, Ultimate Rare, first edition. This one's probably $20 at least. Nothing else really going on over here. The condition of these, like PSA 10 quality cards of these cards are minimum $100. This one looks good. The sleeves are so jacked. They're so jacked. The card is so jacked. Did I say sleeves? Yeah, so that card, $5. Most of these, 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, $1. First edition Blade Dude. These is like $1. Another one. Dark Magician Girl is always something to look at. Usually a $20-ish card. Looks nice. This one looks really nice, actually. Might have found a first gradable copy of a card. Let's take a look. I guess I shouldn't say first, because the GBI cards are pretty good. See, this is the type of quality of some of the cards in here. Literally minty. Look at that boy. This card a 10. I'd have to look it up. It's probably not a 10. Based on a couple scratches back here. But really nice. Definitely a slam dunk 9. She's probably a 9er. Which still, I don't even know. $50, $60. Send it to SGC, get a 10. Be chilling, big chilling. Not a whole lot there. There's still some first edition cards. Like this Ancient Lamp's cool. Definitely some value. Nothing's cheap in here. Or free, I mean. Thestalos. This card is probably over $100. This card alone has got to be over $100. It just got scuffing on the back. Near mint condition. Definitely a $100 card. Another Dark Magician Girl. This card, $10, $20. What else we got? Some more of the gas. Let's take a look. I'm just going to flip to it. Just going to flip through it real quick. Awesome cards. Kaiku. Just so many awesome cards that are just playable right off the rip. Injection Fairy Lily. Blackluster Soldier. Is there 2 of them boys in there? Hold up. No. But both of those cards. This card's probably $75, $15. Good night. Gate Guardian. This one's probably $25. Injection Bear Lily, depending on the condition, $25. But all it would take is like a few of these cards, which the odds are I'm going to pull out and are going to be 10 worthy. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon condition. $28 at RIW. That is insane. That's from RIW. That's insane. I wish I had a year on it. RIW is local to me. Oh, it was. It's in Livonia. Let's take a look. It's got some weird like fading through the name at the top. But goddamn. Definitely not mint. Something going on there at the top. Definitely not mint, but $20 card. OG printing, non-first ed though. Some more fire. Blue Eyes cards always move pretty good. Goblin Attack Force. Where's the heat? Original printing, Dark Magician of Chaos. First edition Sacred Phoenix. So this here is probably like $50 if they're LP. Let's get to the gas. There's some more gas back here. Skip those. Those are first edition Yata-Grasu. Probably $100. The Dark Magician of Chaos first edition. $100 possibly. So the goal is to find a few of the bangers and grade them. Will help pay for all of it. And a lot of this stuff is honestly going into like the trade binder. All these freaking promo cards. So much heat. Odds are there's gradable promos or something in here. Usually the promos are printed in such good quality. Even this Serpentine Dragon looks pretty good. Tough to sell through the case, but yeah, I'll be reporting back with what I find. Just another, yeah. Oh yeah, forgot there's a few sets of Exodia. Like, this one doesn't count. This card's amazing. First edition Magician's Force. Another Gate Guardian. This was a reprinted set, $0. But we have this is also a reprint. But here's the original LOB set. Damaged. A few good condition cards though. So the ones to pull out or to check, I gotta check those out. And here's another set, original LOB. Very cool stuff. Stuff that moves, for sure. Awesome stuff. So let's keep going. Let's keep looking. All right, we're going to continue the search here with the briefcase looking thing. So a bunch of sleeves. So this is garbage. Don't even want, like, barf. I'm all set. I got to look at some of these. Like, we got some vintage sleeves in here. Holy cow. Like these boys. Sheesh. The gold sparkle sleeves. Ho, ho, ho. Nice. What else we got in here? Got the good stuff. The dragon shields. These sleeves. This is how you know you've hit the jackpot. These type of sleeves. Those are hilarious. We got one other sleeve in here I'm going to look at. Some dragon. Yikes. I love these sleeves are hilarious. A1 Comics. Man, those sleeves probably did so much damage to cards back in the day. It's not even freaking funny. These are just extra bulk cards. He ran out of space in his binder. But these aren't. This is a deck. Double sleeved. Jinzo from Dark Beginnings 1. First edition breaker. Unlimited breaker. Like right there. Damn, son. Hell yeah. First edition breaker, the Magical Warrior. Probably easily a $100 card. Unlimited. I don't even know. Depending on the condition. Probably anywhere from like 20 to 40 bucks. 20, 40 bucks. I don't know. Something like that. I think the BLS might be like 20 bucks. This is $0. First Ed Invader of Darkness. Damn. Double sleeve these boys. Look at that shine and shimmer. First edition Invasion of Chaos. With the bleed. Look at that foil bleed. That's so sexy. This card's pretty clean, though. Definitely not a 10. It's got like little scratches on it, but damn, that's a nice looking card. Hell yeah. That thing's safer being outside of that sleeve, probably. Such a random deck. Raigeki from Dark Beginnings 1. All these non-holo cards, $0 on those. That's cool. What else? Can't remember what these are. Legendary Fisherman. Let's take a look. Looks like a couple partial decks. This one's beat up. Like almost no value. Like beat up Yu-Gi-Oh cards, unless it's like super playable, are worth like 0. Like all of the First Ed 7-colored fish. Tribe Infecting Virus card slaps. All of these are garbage. What happened to that sleeve, bro? Definitely cheating. My God. Bunch of jank. First Ed Amazon Swordswoman could be something. Bunch of hollows just to look at. Like, there's just so much to go through. Ooh, First Ed Zombira's nice. Mage Power, okay. Yeah. Very cool. Up next, this is the Starter Deck Joey. So a complete Starter Deck First Edition Joey, which you can buy these sealed $250 $250. So let's take a look at the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I want to say this was pretty good condition. Such a dope freaking card. Look at that card, dude. Stare in his eyes. But yeah, very clean. Very clean. Let's take a look at the back. Tough to tell, but I'd say there's some micro scratches there in the middle. But overall, card is like really good condition. No, maybe there's like a soft corner here, slightly, but definitely near mint plus. Such a good looking card. God, I love the art of these. Gotta look at the 7-colored fish. Yeah, boy, these things are nice condition. Yikes, that ain't great. That card's definitely looks like it's been shuffled a shit ton. Wowzer. Yeah, so I'm going to go through the hollows again, pull out the gas, and we'll do a quick recap of some of the big hits. Shall we? Alright, we're just going to recap some of the big cards inside of the collection. And it turns out this might be heavy. Like, this is a decent weight heavier than this pack. I went and looked up a vintage Yu-Gi-Oh opening. He weighed it, and it's basically the same as his heavy. So we're going to rip this first edition Pharaoh Servant pack. So stay tuned for that. That could get pretty nutty. It's 22 years old, or 21 years old. So yeah, just gonna go through the cards. I pulled out the gas pretty much. The rest of the cards are kind of meh. I'm gonna pull out playable cards probably, but this first edition Starter Deck Joey, this one was a really clean one. A bunch of Red Eyes. The dude had tons of them. Love this freaking card. Gaia the Fierce Knight, LOB, like original LOB, not First Ed, but original printings in good condition are still worth something. Not a ton, but still a decent amount of value. What I might end up doing is I'm going to pull a few cards out of the binder that I want. So here's all the ultimate rares of the monsters. Like, this card is so clean. Tons of ultimate rares. This card's still nutty. One of my favorite cards of all time. And this card is so popular. Crazy stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I was completed my statement, but Probably might take the binder after I take everything out of it I want and just sell it to a card shop. Let them maximize the singles and all of that stuff. I got, like I said, I got the fire out of it. Awesome, awesome cards. First edition breaker, unlimited breaker. One of my favorite cards right here, Big Shield Gardner. Don't ask me why, just love them. Promo, Jump Promo, Toon Dark Magician Girl. First edition Dark Magician of Chaos, unlimited Dark. Minty but OC, Toon Summon Skull. So much heat. There's like how many Dark Magician Girls? Unlimited original printing BLS. Thestalos. Here's a bunch of the ultimates of the spell cards. Delinquent Duo, like near mint. Pulled out a couple of the other random ones. Pot of Avarices are really popular in Edison format. A bunch of trap cards. This Chain Burst card is nuts. This one's like extra nuts. The difference between these two, maybe I'm tripping, but I don't know. Seems like extra stamped. I pulled these Crush card irises out. They're just Kaiba collection, but it's like my favorite card. Clean Magic Cylinder, centered well. Very cool. I didn't pull out the one out of the promo, out of the Shonen Jump mag. Oh yeah, these were pretty cool too. Some stickers just tucked away. Yu-Gi-Oh stickers. I don't think I've seen these before. It's your move. And then a Blackluster Soldier sticker. Yeah, these might get graded because they're pretty cool. I doubt they'll get graded. And then the BCCG 10,000 Dragon from MRD. It actually looks pretty freaking clean. I think there's an inner sleeve in this too, but it's a pretty clean card. It seems almost like a legit 10, which would be pretty cool. So let's just rip this bad boy and hope we don't take a fat L. I haven't opened First Ed Pharaoh Servant since like the very beginning of this channel. Those packs were unweighed. And I can't remember what I pulled, but I feel like I got something. I had to get something. We're going for a Jinzo right now. Because I don't know if this is a retail or a hobby. But I don't know, it's tough to tell. I always look at the side and see if I get a little bulge there. It kind of give away if it's a hollow or not. Earthshaker. Mr. Volcano. So cool. Vintage cards. The seemingly mild-mannered creature has an extremely volatile temper. Science Soldier. Driving Snow. Oof. And a non-hollow. What an effing L. That's rough. Red Moon Baby. I mean, is at least minty, bro? Like, what are we doing? Figures. Centered is nice. That's pretty clean, though. For how old this is. Damn. Sitting in this binder, bouncing around. That's the end of the collection video. Hope you guys got some enjoyment checking this stuff out. Maybe saw something you liked, not too familiar with it. Any questions, let me know. You guys have a good one. Hit the like button. Peace.